Bader, it's a weak ground ball. He might beat this out. Garcia can't make the play, and the Mets have the lead. A swinging bunt by Harrison Bader brings in Alonso in the lead run, and it's 1-0 New York. After all those opportunities, it's the weakest hit ball of the day that gets the first run home.
And then you get the swinging bunt.
And he lines one down the left field line, base hit, and that'll bring in two. McNeil and Stewart both come in to score. Bader at second with a two-run double, and the Mets for a second straight day take the lead in the bottom of the eighth on a big hit from Harrison Bader. And McCutcheon hits one well to right center field. Back in the gap goes Bader near the wall. He runs it down, a beautiful play. Harrison Bader showing off the gold. Beautiful sliding catch on the warning track right before he would have hit the fence.
You know, the good outfielders know exactly where they are. And since we've seen him play so far, he doesn't take a bad route to the ball.
And now Bader drives one deep down the left field line toward the pole. It's out of here!
Wow.
Harrison Bader with his first home run as a New York Met, a two-run shot. And it's 6-1 New York.
Boy, that happened quick.
The guys at the bottom of the lineup continue to produce for the Mets. Taylor a two-run single. Next pitch, Bader a two-run homer. Alvarez at second with two out. And he lines one into center field, a base hit. Alvarez around third. He's being waved home. It's bobbled by Pages, and Alvarez scores easily to make it 2-0 New York.
And what happened to Pages in center field? He just got an in-between hop. He charged so quickly on that, but charged so quickly he made it into a short hop.
That's driven out to right by Bader. Back toward the corner goes Hernandez, and it hops into the crowd for a ground rule double. He didn't miss clearing that short fence by much. Bader going the other way for his second hit of the night. And Harrison gets a curveball and lines it to center field, and he's got his third hit of the night. What a terrific night of hitting against a very tough right-hander for Harrison Bader. It's this one up the middle, and Taylor with a nice knockdown, but he can't make a play. And Bader has his fourth hit of the night, his second career four-hit game.
Two down, here's Goldschmidt. As Goldschmidt lines one to center field. Good jump for Bader, dives and makes the catch. Harrison Bader takes one away from his former team. Goldschmidt with a low liner, and Bader with a great jump, diving into a slide to make the play. Nicely done by Harrison Bader, robbing Goldschmidt, helping Budo get through the third.
0-2 to Bader. And he lines one into center field, a base hit to tie the game. Harrison Bader down in the count, comes through. And we are even 2-2 in the 11th.
Boy, that is clutch. Gosh, you're ahead 0-2. You saw the high target.
Tauchman hits one out to right center. Cutting across is Bader, sliding, and he made the catch. Throw back to first base, and Horner is safe. Tremendous play by Bader. That ball looked like it was going to split the gap, and Bader came out of nowhere to make a sliding grab and nearly doubled Horner off first. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming to Rojas. And he lines into center field, cutting across is Bader, and he makes the sliding catch. Harrison Bader got a great break on that ball off the bat. Ball slicing away from him, and he stayed right with it with the slide to save a run.
Harrison Bader sliding in the gap, makes the catch. Sean Manaea, the two-hand golf clap, says thank you very much.
1-2 coming. Line drive off Hoffman into center field, base hit. Taylor will come around to score. Alonso is caught between second and third. Now it gets away from Bohm. Throw to second, and Bader gets in safely. The Mets have tied the game. Harrison Bader banking one off the pitcher and into center field. A big RBI hit for Bader, and the Mets get back even 3-3. So he'd love to add a bomb to his repertoire. Gets a curveball and hits it deep to left, and I think he did it. Harrison Bader gets his best revenge. by going deep against Tristan McKenzie, his second home run of the year. The Mets have homered 3 times for the second straight day, and it's 3-0 New York. Well, you could see what Bader had in mind. He wanted to get his little pound of flesh, and he did. First pitch, Hauser throws. Chapman hits it deep to center. And back goes Bader. Leaps and takes a home run away from Chapman. Harrison Bader timed his leap perfectly. Chapman hit it right to the top of the orange line. And there was Bader to pluck it for a long first out. And Bader lines one. Base hit down the left field line. Nimmo is in. Here comes Marte. He will score. McNeil will be held at third. It's a tying double for Harrison Bader. It's 3-3 in the ninth.
Harrison has done it all year long. Why would you expect anything different? He has taken his best at bats with the games on the line after the 8th inning. This time swatted at this rising breaking ball. Just got it off the end of the bat.
Bader trying to pick up Marte from second with 1 out. And Bader drives one out to left center field. It's deep. Back goes Winker near the wall, and it's out of here. Harrison Bader with a 2-run homer to put the Mets in front. Well, he didn't hit a home run on his birthday yesterday, but he hits a day later, a 2-run shot. Bader's third of the year, and it's 2-0 New York. And Bader whacks one deep left center field, headed toward the wall. Harrison Bader home in the 2-run. It's 4th home run of the year. The Mets have an instant 2-0 lead. So the Mets ambush Braxton Garrett, Lindor a double, and then Bader hits one out of sight.
Fastball, outer half of the plate down.
4th home run of the year for Bader. He's now driven in 25. Here's Bader driving one to deep left, and that's gone. Harrison Bader against his old team drives one out of the ballpark, and it's 3-0 Mets. Harrison Bader's first time on this side of the rivalry, and he wastes no time. His 5th home run of the year. And Soto cracks another one, center field. Bader gets over, slides, and makes the catch. Bader just outran that ball over in the gap. He was playing in left center when the play began. Harrison Bader leads off in the home 7th.
The 0-1. Bader sends a high drive to left field. Verdugo looks up, it's gone. Another New York Met home run. Harrison Bader makes it 11-2 Mets with a solo shot in the bottom of the 7th inning.
It'll be tough for him to go that deep in this game. Bregman lines it toward left center, moving over for it, now moving back. Bader has to recorrect and make the catch to end the inning. Now he's won a Gold Glove. He had to make a Gold Glove effort after nearly misjudging that ball. And Harrison Bader takes a base hit away from Bregman.
Thank goodness. Trey Lipscomb unloads one to center field. Back goes Bader to the warning track. Feeling for the fence, he makes the catch. Bader had just enough room as Lipscomb got a hold of one. And that is a long first out to start the 5th inning. And Bader drives one deep left center. Back goes Hilliard near the wall, and it's out of here. Harrison Bader threes the charm, and the Mets go in front 3-2. Number 7 for Bader. 3 home runs for the Mets in a 4-batter span, and just like that, they've got the lead. Now, the Mets are making some extraordinary contact in this inning. Bader's only had 1 multiple home run game in his career, and it came 5 years ago for the Cardinals. That's drilled down the left field line, and he's got another multiple home run game. Harrison Bader clocks one out of here. A 2-run shot, his 2nd of the night. The Mets have hit 4 home runs in the first 4 innings, and they lead it 6-2, and Iggy loves every minute of it. Now the Mets are rampaging. Another hanging breaking ball, and Bader made no mistake.
Cole Hamels told him when they were Cubs teammates.
Fly ball into the gap in left center by Stalling. Bader with a slide, and he made the catch. Oh, wow. Harrison Bader streaking across the outfield and skidding to a stop as he took an extra base hit away from Stallings. But behind here, 3-1. And the slider looped into shallow center. On comes Bader sliding, and he makes the catch.
Wow.
Bader sliding on his stomach and getting his glove under the ball to make a terrific catch to rob Lopez of a hit. 1 out.
Well, they don't get any better in center field than Bader. He can play. He patrols it. He is terrific. Gets good jumps.
That's a hard one with a broken bat.
Oh, Hoppy flies this one into left center field. Coming on and making the sliding grab is Bader. Nice play there for the second out of the inning.
You know, when you watch Bader go into the slide, it's such a controlled slide. He knows exactly what he's doing.
3-2 to Polanco. And he hits one out to left center field. Over in the gap goes Bader to the warning track. He leaps and makes the catch right in front of the fence. Bader with a little bit of a hop right as he got a step from the wall to pull down that drive by Polanco for a tough first out. That's line to center field. Coming on is Bader diving to make the catch. Harrison Bader laying out and showing off the gold. 1 out.
Boy, he really recognized that ball and got a great jump. See how he gets real low, almost the same level, his eyes, as the ball as it's sinking into his mitt. I was staring at him when that ball was hit, and he got just a great jump and took the right angle to get to that ball.
Fly ball deep left field off the bat of Bader toward the wall. It's out of here. Harrison Bader breaks his 0 for 20 in style. Bader with his 9th home run of the year, and it's 7-1 New York.
Well, Harrison needed that. I believe it was a hanging breaking ball, and he was all over it, and no doubter.
Nothing gets you well like a long ball. And Bader drives one to left. That'll tie the game. Harrison Bader hits one into the seats in left field. A 2-run shot, and the Mets have scored 4 times in the 5th inning to even this game 4-4.
Pitch is up in the strike zone. Look at the catcher set up in. That is just too much play, and Bader is belt high up. That's his strength.
Bader grounded out to third base his first time up. Lindor on deck. And he hits one in the air, deep right center field. Back goes Friedel to the warning track, and it's out of here! Harrison Bader breaks the ice with an opposite field home run. What a way to break out of a slump. Bader's 11th home run of the year, and it's 1-0 New York. Bader had been 0 for 15, 2 for his last 43, and his home run puts the Mets in front. Runners get set to go, the 3-2, and Bader drives one deep left center. It heads toward the wall, and it's out of here. The Mets with their 3rd 3-run homer of the night. Harrison Bader puts the icing on the cake, and it's 10-0 New York. 12th home run of the year for Bader. A trio of 3-run homers for the Mets, and a blowout in Philadelphia.
I don't know if I've ever seen a game with three-run home runs.